to do them by yourself. Here in this question, this example is about decay, because if you read the question, the population of town is decreasing. Decreasing means we are going to use the decay function. Decay, y is equal a 1 minus r to the power of t. Now let's find the values. So it's saying at rate 3%, rate r 3 over 100, which is equal 0.03. So this is r. In 2005, there were 1,600. So there were, so that's mean the initial amount people. Find the population in 2013. So the time here, he gave us the time between 2005 and 2013. So 2013 minus 2005. So it's equal what? How many years? 8 years. The difference between 2013 and 2005, which is 8 years. Okay. Now we know that, so this 8 year is represent t. Now a is equal 1,600. 1 minus r, which is 0.03, to the power of t, which is 8 years. Y is equal 1,600. 1 minus 0.03, which is, it will equal 0. You can do it in the calculator if you don't know, guys. Okay, 1 minus 0.03, which is equal 0.97. 0.97, all of that to the power of 8. Now, y is equal 1,600. 1,600 multiply. Okay, let me write it. 1,600 multiply with 0.097, all of that to the power of 8, equal 1,253. So let's say 1,254. 1,254. Just a close. So now we know that he spent during the, he lost or spent, not lose, sorry, this is the people. The population is decreasing by 1,254. Now let's find the equation. So the equation is y equal a 1 minus r to the power of t. Sorry, t. Now I didn't have to replace t. So let's replace. So it will be 1,600. 0.97 to the power of t. So now I'm going to use this one to replace all of these 0, 8, 16, and so on. Okay, now let's replace the first one with t. So now 1,600 times 0.97 to the power of 0. So the answer is 1,600. Now let's try 8. Okay, 1,600 times 0.97 to the power of 8. Okay, so you can do this one in the calculator, which is, it will give you, I think, 1,254. 1,254. Now try 16,000. 0.97 to the power of 16. You can see now the decreasing. Okay, it will be some big number. Let me check this. So there is 16 here. So 9, 8, 2. Then we have 1,600, 0.97 to the power of 24. Okay. So to the power of 24. Okay, I am ignoring the decimals. But it's fine if you take them or you ignore them, because your graph will not be very much accurate. 770. Okay, we don't have to graph the last one. Let's stop here. So now the first value is 0 and 1,016. So the first coordinate is 0 and 1,600. The second value is 8, 1,200. So it will be 8, 1,254. Then we have 16,900, 16,982. Then we have 24 and 700, 24 and 770. So now let's plot the points on the graph. So the first point 0 and negative 1600. So this is the first point. Then we have 8 and 1200. 1200 somewhere, something here. Then we have 16 and 982. So 982 somewhere here. Then we have 24, which is 770. 24, 770 is less than here. So as you can see here, the growth function, it goes where? It goes down forever. So this one, this is not the growth, sorry. This is a decay function. The decay, which is decreasing function. Now, if I ask you the domain from the left, so from the left, so it's always from 0 to where? It goes where? To positive infinite. So I can see it from 0 to x-axis. Then the range is from the lowest point. What's the lowest point? It goes forever. So from negative infinite, so from negative infinite to the highest point is 1600. So it will be from 1y, which is 1600. Then what's the y-intercept? The y-intercept y is equal 1600. So this is the decay functions. I hope you understand this. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Here are some questions about decay. Try to solve them by yourself. Now, the last one here, how we can compare between two functions. One is decay, one is growing. So this one is growth function. This one, oh, sorry, this is not a growth. This is decay. I'm sorry. This is decay function. And so this one is decay because it's decreasing. And this one in the red color here, okay, this one is growth function. Now let's compare. The graph shows the value of two different shares stock of period of 4 years since they were purchased. The value have been changed exponentially. Now the graph of A shows that the value of the stock is what? The graph stock A is the value is what's happened with the time is decreasing. Perfect. Then we have the initial value when t is equal 0. So t when t is equal, the initial value when t is equal 0, so the point should equal what? Is equal 100. So when equal 0, so it should equal 100. Okay? Now, then next one, the graph of a stock B, the graph of a stock B. So we are talking about stock B now, this one here. Now, the value of the stock is what? With the time. The time is increasing, okay? So it's increasing. Then, the second one here. What is the initial value? The initial value when t is equal 0. So the initial value, if I look here, what's the initial value? 1.5. So the initial value is 1.5. Next, the value of stick A is going what over time? What's going over time? Yes, it's going down. It's decreasing. Okay, and the value of stick B is going where? It's going up with the time. Then we have the initial value of stick A is what? What's the initial? 1 point, okay, zero point 0.5, which is greater, okay, than the value of stock B. However, after about 3 years, okay, the value of stock B becomes what? Greater than the stock A. Because, as you can see here, the first of all, the first stock A, it's higher than stock B, but here it's going closer, lower, 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 until this point here, they become similar to each other, but then after the stock B will be higher than stock A, which is because goes down. Okay, I hope you understand this lesson. It's easy lesson, but it has a lot of work to do. If you have any question, you can ask me. Thank you. Have a good day and bye-bye.